Great. So, hello everyone. It's a pleasure being here. My name is Matti Aharoni, and I'm the core developer of the Kali Linux penetration testing distribution. I'm also the founder of several cornerstone elements in the information security arena, such as offensive security, the Backtrack, and now Kali Linux Linux distributions, the exploit database, and other various InfoSec-related projects. I'd like to expand a bit on each of these projects in a few words. So, offensive security is probably best known in the industry for its intense training and certification programs. With the first and only performance-based certifications in our field, our alumni are sought out all over the InfoSec market, and many organizations are shifting to using our certifications as a baseline standard. Now, offensive security was born from within the InfoSec community, and as such, we feel that we have an obligation to serve the community, and we do this through several ways. The first is the exploit database. Anyone familiar with this? Can I see a quick show of hands? That's good. Nice. So the exploit database is an archive of exploit code that has been published by the InfoSec community over the past 10 years or so. We collect exploits from forums, from mailing lists, from submissions that come to us, and publish them for the benefit of the security community and penetration testers. Many people ask me, what is this project good for? Well, that really depends who you ask. A penetration tester, for example, would say that the exploit archive helps in the process of penetration testing by providing a simple interface to look for exploits that can help them get into their target networks. A system administrator would say that the exploit database helps in the process of identifying vulnerable software in their network, thereby assisting in the reduction of their attack surface. A security analyst would probably say that the exploit database can provide invaluable information regarding the security track record of various software elements in the network, helping in the organizational decision-making process. But perhaps the best-known project that offensive security is responsible for is the Kali Linux distribution. This is the reason that we're here. So Kali is an open-source Linux distribution which is built for information security professionals, and it can be used for lots of stuff: forensics work, penetration testing, vulnerability discovery, vulnerability assessment, or as I jokingly like to summarize, Kali can cyber. Kali can cyber so well that it's even been used by the Department of Defense and Mr. Robot, which was quite a nice feature there. But joking aside, one of the main motivations of this talk is exactly this, because as Kali matures and shifts to the mainstream, certain attributes of the platform get lost in the background noise. Especially the management and administrative features, which are generally more useful in an enterprise environment than anywhere else. And this is what I'm here to tell you about. Speaking of the Department of Defense, Kali Linux has earned a certificate of network worthiness, which means that it's kosher enough to be used in government and military environments all over the world. So, as I was walking around the booths yesterday, hearing about the various security product solutions offered, I realized that I really am in a unique situation and in a unique position in this summit. I'm probably one of the few individuals who's representing an agenda which involves a free security product. I was suddenly overtaken with a sense of thankfulness for the persons who were responsible for inviting me to this summit, who obviously saw the benefits of diversification in security solutions, and also giving an opportunity to open source in this commercially dominated market. So once again, thank you very much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. So I frame all of this background in an attempt to establish some credibility before I move on to the core of this presentation and try to push my product upon you. I've been developing penetration testing distributions for over a decade now, and my motivation has always been a personal one. My own personal need for an organized, standardized environment for my security work as a penetration tester. And in a field with so few effective, professional, offensive tool sets and standards, Kali Linux really shines bright. I suspect this is part of the success that we've seen over the years. Just to give you a general sense, we have over 300,000 downloads on average a month. And this is unique downloads. And essentially, we're considered the de facto standard in the field. Add to this that the project is free and open source, allowing essentially for endless customization and modification. Organizations that have embraced Kali into their security lifecycle, they've seen real benefits in both return on investment and in an improvement in their security posture. And again, this is something that I'm going to try to convince you of in the process of this talk.